God, guys, we're actually in the good timeline. We are in the good timeline. Oh my God, bruh. So the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour is going on right now. And I was in the middle of recording a completely different video, but I've been chilling in 5-9 stream. You know, we've been watching the Battle Hour. And then, you know, I hop in there, I'm just talking to them, and they're like, Ndukauba, stop talking, go to Twitter. And I'm like, yo, like, what's going on? They're like, bruh, a new Tenkaichi has been announced. I'm like, surely you guys are capping, right? No way in the world, right? The last Tenkaichi game we got was Ultimate Tenkaichi. That game was trash, right? So I'm like, all right, I go onto Twitter, and immediately I look at the trending tab, and Tenkaichi is trending. Tenkaichi is trending. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, maybe they're actually telling the truth. I see the trailer, bruh. A new Tenkaichi game is coming. We are in the good timeline. Finally, the next gen Dragon Ball game that we're getting is Tenkaichi. Oh my God. And the first new thing that they showed concerning that was Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. This is next gen Tenkaichi. We have not had a Tenkaichi game since Ultimate Tenkaichi. That was the last one. Even if you include the Raging Blast series, the Tenkaichi, Ultimate Tenkaichi was the last Tenkaichi game we got. And now we're getting a brand new one. I think this was definitely the perfect place to announce this type of information because, one, they've been hyping up the Battle Hour for many months now. But not only that, we're entering, like, we're close to the 3rd year, if I'm not mistaken, of the next gen consoles being out without a new Dragon Ball game being out, right? The main games that are still carrying this generation, actually the main game, is Xenoverse 2. And then apart from Xenoverse 2, it's kind of just Dokkan and Legends, right? But those are mobile games, right? We needed a next gen experience with Dragon Ball already. And Xenoverse 2 is obviously not next gen anymore. The game came out in 2016. We're in 2023. Granted, I mean, Xenoverse 2 is still going strong, which is, you know, it's fine. But we are now getting a brand new Tenkaichi game. I'm in shock. I'm in absolute awe right now because of all games. They could have given us Xenoverse 3. They could have given us, I don't know, Kakarot 2 or whatever the case may be. We're getting a new Tenkaichi game. The only thing they need to do is make sure it's nothing close to how Ultimate Tenkaichi was. If you keep it to the traditional formula, I'm good. And the only reason why I believe that it will stick with that formula is because in the trailer, they showed off, like, to build up to the new Tenkaichi, they showed off Tenkaichi 1. They showed off Tenkaichi 1. So that means that, yes, like, more than likely, this is going to follow the original formula, which is exactly what I want. And not only that, since it's a new Tenkaichi in this modern day, that means we get modern characters. Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, oh my freaking lord, Beast Gohan. We can get Beast Gohan, Gogeta Blue, Vegeta Blue, Fuse Zamasu, Jiren, Hit, like KO Caulifla, Kefla. Oh my goodness. And the best thing about the Tenkaichi series is, much like how they've been doing it with Xenoverse, -1 restriction that Xenoverse has, the floodgates are open. Oh my God, Cell Max! I didn't even think about that till now. Orange Piccolo. The good thing about the Tenkaichi series is that you can play with giants. I forgot about that. Even Xenoverse 2 doesn't have, well, okay, it technically has it with, like, you know, the Namekians and like certain raid bosses, but we can actually play as giants. This is something Legends can't do at all, right? And it's something that they're obviously not going to add to the Xenoverse 2 series. Like, Cell Max actually ironically also got shown off today during the Battle Hour, and he's obviously a raid boss, but that's it, right? Oh my, and I didn't even think, like, Dragon Ball Super Broly. Oh man, like Golden Frieza, like, oh man, there's so much. Actually, you know what's crazy? The Tenkaichi series also adds a lot of obscure characters as well. So we could finally, if they're not gonna be in Xenoverse, if they're not gonna be in Legends, because those are like the two main games that I would expect to see these characters in, and it's probably not gonna happen, We can finally get Goten and Trunks, them as teenagers, right? Because, I mean, we've had future Trunks, so, I mean, in that regard for Trunks, I don't really care. But my man Goten has not been getting love, bro. I'm tired of this. Like, my man needs some love. Either get Teen Goten in there or get Goten GT in there. Because in the original Tenkaichi series, he wasn't in it. He wasn't in it at all. Oh, man, what about Android 21? Oh, my goodness. It's... Oh, and again, because I forgot to mention this too. I was talking about a particular thing that the Tenkaichi series will have, more than likely, that Xenoverse doesn't have and is obviously not going to add, is Dragon Ball characters. Because the last 3D Dragon Ball game, excluding Heroes, because that's just a whole different thing. The last 3D Dragon Ball game that has, you know, Dragon Ball characters, the original Dragon Ball series, is Legends. So to know that we're getting this game, which should be like the ultimate like culmination of Dragon Ball, is gonna be insane. In truth, if they played their cards right, this could be like the ultimate Dragon Ball game based on the sheer amount of content alone. The sheer amount of content alone would make this a very just massive, like impactful game. People have been begging for a new Tenkaichi or even just a collection, like much like the Budokai HD collection, the Budokai Tenkaichi HD collection. People have been begging for that for years. Now we don't have to worry about that. Now we have a brand new Tenkaichi game. And again, the reason why I'm so excited is because it looks like it's a return to form, obviously with it returning to the original type of format. Not like how it was with Ultimate Tenkaichi, the original format where you're actually just, you know, in a 3D arena and you just fight it out, right? No switching through modes or like cutscenes like QTEs for your battle combat. No. Actual fighting. And the best thing is now, even though it's very obvious the next gen Dragon Ball game is not Xenoverse 3, we still got a banger coming through. There is no way this game is not going to go insane. I am excited. You guys should absolutely be excited too, because best believe when this game drops, or if there's a demo or whatever the case may be, all the coverage, I'm getting on that ASAP. But I do want to know in the comment section below, how excited are you guys for this game? And honestly, I want you guys to let me know which character you would love to see in this game. Because remember, the Tenkaichi series, unlike Xenoverse, unlike Legends, and unlike some other Dragon Ball games, the floodgates are open. They always have been for the Tenkaichi series, and they always will be. The floodgates are open. Well, okay, correction. Apart from like, you know, Heroes characters or maybe special characters from like other franchises, with the exception of Android 21, maybe Charlotte. But apart from all that though, the floodgates are open. So if there's Dragon Ball characters, Dragon Ball Z characters, Dragon Ball GT characters, Dragon Ball Super characters, Giants, anything of that sort, let me know who you're most excited to see in this game in the comment section below. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I gotta sit down because this is just this is insane, bro.